Well, I wasn't going to go for a drive, but then I thought, it's Sunday. Gotta have a Sunday drive, right? So I'm gonna go get a pizza. Gonna go get a pizza at the BP station up here at Westbrook. I know Bobby might be just getting out of church or something, so he couldn't answer the phone. I did try to call him though. He might join us later on though. We're not going our normal direction. We're gonna turn right at the Highway 30 here and go up to Westbrook. Man, it's hazy and foggy. What's going on here? Kind of all weird. Uh-oh. Hold on now. Don't
Yeah.
come out yet. Hey, Bobby, how you doing?
Hey, I just came back home from church.
That's what I was thinking. You didn't get out of church yet.
Yeah, I just came back.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alright. Well, good. Glad you got it. Okay. Yeah, I'm just going up to the BP to order my pizza for lunch. Well, lunch and dinner, actually. So
Yeah.
I eat it for both meals. But yeah, that's not too bad, I guess.
Yeah.
I usually eat half of it at lunchtime, and if I feel like eating more of it for dinner, then I'll eat it at dinner time. A lot of times after I get half of it done, it's like I've already had enough pizza. I don't need any more. Oh man, it's really hazy out here, though, Bobby. What's going on?
Yeah.
71 degrees.
That I can see that.
Air quality control. I think to mention that. Oh, then you got what is his name, John Kerry or whatever his name is, going around talking about how the he's complaining about the Republicans, but I think it's all politicians going around polluting the skies with their jets, and yet he's going around in a jet himself. He's going around in a jet on his own, and he's talking about other people. What the hell?
I don't know why you did not go to church today.
Well, I have my own issues that I'm dealing with, Bobby. That's why I don't go to church. Some of them are health medical reasons that I choose not to sit in church for a couple hours and not being uncomfortable.
Well,
So that's part of the reason. And probably most of the reason right there is that it's a health issue. And I don't want to be sitting there in an uncomfortable situation, not being able to control my environment. Yeah, I do want to go to church again, but I got to be sure I'm physically and mentally ready for it, and I'm not at the moment. So, and physically, I mean, mentally, I think I can do it just fine.
hmm
But I do all right with my religious learning and training and things.
hmm
I think I do all right with it. Pretty well rounded and sound in what I believe.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't see what the deal about having to go to church is all about. I know it's good. I know. I'm not saying it's not good. For anyone that goes to church, wonderful. Go. Enjoy it. Say a prayer for me. When you go, say a prayer for me.
Okay.
That's about all you can do for those who don't go to church. Say a prayer for them. You don't need to be upset at anyone for not going. People have their own reasons for not going.
Yeah. Yeah. All right.
Some people don't go because they just don't trust what everyone's telling them. You know
All
that,
right.
Bobby?
Yeah.
That's not why I don't go. I don't go because of my health issues. That's really why I don't go. Some of it's also, like some in the front row, like where I like to sit near the front, I hear better, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I sit near the front. But if I have to get up and go to the bathroom, that kind of makes it a difficult challenge. I want to stand up in the middle of the preaching to disturb the service to go to the bathroom. You know what I mean?
Oh wow. We don't have that problem whenever
So,
I go to church.
yeah. Well, I would have that problem if I went to church. I always have felt that I would have to go to the bathroom. Usually I have to go to the bathroom before the service starts. And I make sure before I leave the house. And then I go when I get there if I have to. And in that way I should be good for the service time. But there are those times when that doesn't always work out like I have planned. And
Yeah.
so it's a little bit frustrating when you have to get up in the middle of the service and go to the bathroom. And it's not very good at all.
Yeah.
And not only with that, it's just the other issues with my leg and things like that. A little not too fun sitting still for one point. At home I can get up and walk around and do things and don't have to worry about anybody looking at my legs or anything. So that's just my own personal thought on it. And I'm glad that other people can go and enjoy the service. Hopefully they get some kind of positive meaning out of it so we can change some of this craziness that we have going on here.
Uh,
I saw a black woman in the church's chicken somewhere in Kentucky or whatever it was. Woman goes in there with her baby in her arms, Bobby. First of all, she shouldn't have the kid. Secondly, she needs to be in jail for what she did. She goes in behind the counter, though, at a church's chicken, and she grabs her own meal with the meal for the baby, obviously, right?
yeah.
So it's like, why? Why are you doing that? I see all kinds of things wrong with that, and that alarm needs to be turned off. Yeah, I see all kinds of things wrong with that. But then you have people in the background that are filming it and they're cheering her on, like, "Oh, look at her go! She's getting her own meal for her and her kid. Look at that! Yay!" And it's like, well, why aren't you like calling the police at this time? Because she shouldn't be behind the counter. Why isn't the workers calling the police at the time?
Were there any workers there?
Yeah, there was. There was at least one worker. Well, the manager was probably there, but there was at least one other worker there behind the counter.
Yeah.
But nobody was confronting them. Just letting them get their meal.
Yeah.
And that's probably at least a $10 meal that she got. You know, with the two different. Probably she got enough for her kid. You know. But that kind of action, you shouldn't be teaching the kid that she's teaching it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean, she isn't responsible enough to even have a kid in that sense, in my opinion.
Okay. Oh, and are you going by the BP or are you going to Wyndham?
I'm going to the BP in Westbrook.
Oh, okay.
They got a pizza there. I get a pizza
Yeah.
on Sunday. I get it for like $18.
All right. So you should be not be too much more longer.
No, no.
Because I think there is about a 15-minute drive compared to 20 to Wyndham.
Yeah, yeah. I hear about another couple minutes, and I'll be there at the gas station. And it takes about 30 minutes to cook it. Depending on who's in front, there might be other people in front of me. I don't know.
Yeah.
Usually it takes 30 to 45 minutes to get cooked because of depending on who's there in front.
Yeah.
If it's just me, it's usually yeah. If it's just me, it takes about yeah. Well, it's pretty easy to get to. Pretty easy to get to, and it's aside from the hazy day, it's not a bad weather day out here. A little bit warm, 84 degrees. Put on the window a little bit.
Yeah. Yeah, I think by the time you get there, you end it, and I need to do something for my uncle.
All right. Yep, got about a little bit over a minute here, minute or so. It's right up to these trees up here. I didn't know that X raised their premium price for their membership. Holy cow, Bob.
Yeah.
$40 a month.
Oh, wow.
That mainly so that I can have a blue check mark and I can comment all I want and I don't have all the ads and everything like that.
Yeah.
So I still get a community note thing on some of the posts that I do. But I'm learning that to be a little bit better. I'm doing better on that. You just don't comment on the, like if you have a non-check mark comment, you don't comment on that one. Because they're not a verified user, usually. So you only comment on the blue check mark ones. And that way you'll be safe. You won't get any community notes. Usually.
probably the only reason why I quit X.
Yeah. Well, if you find a story that you like and you want to comment on it, make sure it has a blue check mark on it. That way it's verified. $2.99. Yeah. So $2.99 here too.
Right now, about the one at my gas station is about $2.65.
Yeah. Oh my God. Everyone's here at lunchtime. What the hell's going on here? Well, I'll park over here on the end then. All right.
Go
Man,
get
I
that,
told you.
Brian.
Yep. Told you they'd be busy. All right. All right. Well, Bobby, you go take care of your stuff. Hey, we got 7 people watching somewhere.
Yeah. And they're
Wow.
mostly doing X.
Hey, people on X, welcome. Glad you can watch. All right, well, we're out of here. We're going to be on the way home with a nice pizza to eat for lunch. We'll see you in a little bit. Bye for now.
All right, thank you for watching.